Well, howdy all you collector car fans out there. This is once again Jason, the owner and founder of Southern Bush Motorsports and Southern Bush Consulting, here with hopefully another great video. I love doing these consulting videos because I know I'm helping people, and even if it's helping people in the future, you know, let's just keep going on. So today we're going to be looking at a 1969 GTO Pontiac Judge. The Judge. Love these cars, love the front end. This car right here, going to have a picture coming up soon, is a car that I found on, I think it was Facebook Marketplace. The car definitely showed that it was worthy of my free consultation, so let's take a look at it. There we go, sitting on a trailer. You know, I'm not sure if that Judge sticker is supposed to be on that fender there, or I thought it was supposed to be up in front. I see the ram air hood. On the hood there, I see the RPM gauge. It's got the wing on the back of it. The car looks untouched. It's got the glass bumper, I think they called it. That all looks good, a little pitted and stuff. But again, this is like a type of consultation, so you get an idea of what your $100 get you. You need me to look at a car for you. You're not sure about it. Send me $100. I'll take a look at it for you. Tell you what I think. Make sure you're not going to get ripped off, and make sure you know the people are being honest with you. Simple. That $100 is better than losing 20 grand. So right here it says that he's selling the GTO Judge. He's got a clear Oklahoma title with PHS documentation. That's important. PHS documentation for Pontiac is super important because it's basically coming from Pontiac saying this is a Judge. So that's a deal maker right there. Copy of original window sticker. That's awesome. And original keys. Look, family owned car since the 70s. This is great. Good restoration project to start with. It's been in storage for the past 25 years. You know, I like to hear all that stuff, but nothing is until I take a look at it. So let's get into the nitty gritty of it all and get some pictures. Look at some of the pictures that he sent here, or that I found there. That frame and body and wheel well looks pretty good. Might be a little bit of rot off to the left there. Possibly a little bit of rot. Looks like that exhaust is about to fall off. This is fine. You know, the car is complete. It's unrestored. It's untouched. That's great. Don't overpay for a car like that, because the car does not run and drive. It's old. It's been sitting for a long time. You got to remember, people put these cars away for a reason. Because back in the mid-70s, I think it was, in most places, when they took the lead out of gasoline and they put a leaded gas in all the pumps, these cars sounded like a diesel engine when you laid into them. And you either had to replace the heads and get new valves put in for unleaded, or you put a new motor in. A lot of people just said, screw it, and parked it. Here's the back seat picture, nothing exciting, but I do see the console there, which is a really good thing. Kind of looks like a 4-speed console. I didn't catch that in the description, but maybe it is. But it's nice that all the original stuff's there. And again, so far so good. Definitely looks like the car's never been taken apart. That's a really good thing. You know, I think in my initial looking at these 4 pictures here so far, they only wanted 25 grand for this car, and it is, so far, it looks like it's a real GTO Judge. I'm buying the car. But let's keep looking. Here's the other fender well. Nothing odd there. Frame looks good. See, that rust is nothing. That'll just blast right off. That fender well I see in the bottom right there, the fender well works towards the bottom, that definitely looks like it might be a hole through. I'm not sure. It'd be nice if that car wasn't sitting on the wood with the body instead of the frame, but everything looks like surface rust. So I'm not scared of anything that I see here. Remember, when you're looking at these cars, the less rust, the cheaper it's going to be for you. And the easier it's going to be for you. Because then you're going to have to start finding parts and replacing stuff you really don't want to replace, frame rails and stuff like that. There's the door panel. You know, that door panel is definitely savable. A really nice looking door panel. See the GTO right there. That armrest needs to be replaced, but you know, you can't get somebody a little bit pregnant. When you take these cars apart, you got to take them apart. A car like this is let's just say this is a real Judge. You're not going to do a backyard restoration on this and just replace the thing here, replace the thing there. I'm sorry, this is my opinion. This car needs to be taken apart. You've got to take this car apart. And it deserves it. So what are you looking at when you're doing that, huh? You're looking at a lot of money. Here's the inside. Yeah, I see those clutch pedals there, the 3 pedals, gas, brake, clutch. This definitely is 4-speed. Now I'm excited because they didn't make a lot of those. A lot of people don't know that the reason that they never made a lot of manual shift cars in these old muscle cars is because in the very late 60s or early 70s, they were pushing free automatic transmission. because it was kind of a thing that they were trying to push then. Free automatic transmission. So people just went for it. It was the people that like to drive a stick shift that stuck it out. So, you know, you're at a 20 to 100 ratio of people that actually got the stick shift. Yeah, sorry folks, that looks like the tail, the corner of the trunk lip on an AAR CUDA. Sorry, wrong picture. Please ignore that picture. That picture does not belong in this episode. So money. They want 25 grand for this car. My guess, from what I can see right now, the car needs to be completely come apart. 50, 60 grand at a restoration shop. You're going to lose the car for 2 to 3 years, and that's if you can even find somebody that'll do the car, because a lot of them are backed up or they really don't know what they're doing. So you're kind of stuck. You might end up doing some of it yourself, and you can do most of it. Really, if you can sub out the paint and body work, the rest of it's just removing, replacing, restoring. Here's the engine compartment. I see a lot of wasp nests in there, so this car definitely sat a long time. It doesn't show it, but it does look like that's a ram air hood. It's an AC car. I can see the AC compressor there. That's pretty sweet. And everything else looks pretty tight on the underneath of that car there. It definitely does not look like this car's been apart at all. I mean, I'm seeing things that I'm surprised are even still sitting there. Didn't come with that air cleaner on the top right there, but yeah, this car has never been apart. This is a really good thing. Here's a different view of that interior. Those are the original seats in that car. This car's it's rough, but it is a time jump. It's a untouched, unrestored 1969 GTO Judge. They want 25 grand for this car. I'd love to see you get the car for 15, 16 grand, but I also wouldn't disrespect a person like that either. I would think 20, 22,000, but I'm totally buying this car. And I'm going to put the 50 grand in it to restore it. What's it going to be worth? You pay 25 grand, you put 50 grand in it, you got 75,000 bucks in it. What's the car going to be worth? 80 grand, 100 grand. But it's guaranteed 80, 100 grand. Let it sit for a few more years, boom, 150. Probably by 2028, something like that, you get 125 grand for it. This is what a PHS documentation looks like. That comes straight from Pontiac. Basically, what it left the dealership with, that would be that's the dealership window sticker that would have been in the car brand new when it was delivered to the dealership. Pretty cool to see that, because there's a few extra options there were added onto it. And, wow, look at that price. It's crazy insane. So, my consultation on this 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge is I'm buying this car. I'd love to buy it for about 20 grand, but they're asking 25 for it. Going to be a lot of work. Car needs to be completely taken apart. No question whatsoever you need to take this car apart, but I'm going to put the time and money and invest in it. This is also a car, but by golly, you can get it for 20 grand. Let it sit for 5 or 6 years, you probably get 35 out of it. Not a big investment turnaround, but this car needs to be restored. 100% this car needs to be restored, and I'm going to restore it. No matter what anybody says, I would buy this car. Well, thanks for coming by and checking out another Southern Bush Motorsports consulting video, and hopefully we'll see you again soon, because I got a lot more coming.